I mean, I gotta get used
How
to third
far?
person.
How far have you gotten in the game?
I literally been through the beginning, picked what class I want, went
Okay.
and saved the guy that was in the bunker, and then now I'm on like the next part or whatever. I'm about to go smoke a cigarette. Not very far. I had to work today, so I had to download it
Oh
late.
shit. Oh yeah, by the way, I kind of figured you weren't going to be able to, but I will say thank you for at least trying to donate.
So I tried to go on there and I tried to do $40. But here was my issue. So I was trying to do it in the car, and I got all my credit card information stuff put in, like was
Mm-hmm.
on your account, and it was going to cost me like $42.80 or whatever. And I was like, that's fine. Well, then I hit like, what was it, proceed or whatever it was to like process it,
Yeah.
and it didn't like do anything. And I was like, okay, so I tried
You.
to hit it again.
Yeah, I think it's probably because you're overdoing it. Like the
Oh, okay.
dude, like I told you, if you looked at it, it's like just over $30.
Yeah, it was like $32. I was like, I'll just do 40 and you'll be over your limit. But I hit it like 3 times and I was like, man, I don't want this to like charge my call multiple times. So I was like, so I'm just gonna stop right here.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I don't know what the issue was. It wouldn't let me like it never did
Okay,
anything. I was hitting the
Akros, give me
process
one
button.
second, dude. Okay. The clan that I'm in for D2 wants me to start doing the raid. At least start it, so we're gonna probably get to the first or second encounter. I'll get on Arc after I'm done. I didn't forget, dude. Just bear with me for a brief moment. I'm so loved from everybody. They're like, get on Arc. It's like, just give me a damn minute, motherfucker. I love you. No,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, Outriders is okay. So have you ever played Infernal? I think it is.
No.
Inferno 2 was on PS4. Okay. So it's this guy that ended up getting into some kind of accident in the game, the first one, right?
Yeah.
And basically it was a chemical reaction, but he was able to turn himself on fire. He was able to hop around, like almost like a Spider-Man, basically, but he had
Yeah.
solar powers. Like he was able to do a lot of shit. Um, between Division 2, between Gears of War, Inferno, and a few other games. When you get to the point to where you can go wherever you're able to or wherever you want to, you're going to see a lot of different mechanics from a lot of different games. It seems like they took ideas from like 5 or 6 different games and stuffed it into this one game, and it's like, oh shit, okay. The third person view is mostly the Gears of War Overlook, just because, or Division, basically. If you've played Division before, or Division 2, that's their overhead view of the whole thing. It was like insane. The only thing that pissed me off though is that 3 hours literally, it was driving me fucking nuts. I literally, it was like, dude, past the prologue, man. I couldn't get past the fucking prologue of the goddamn game. It's like, what the fuck is this shit? It's like, are you serious? You know, oh well, we understand that there's just technical issues. We're working on increasing the capacity. It's like, why tweet out a game? If people are going to prepare for this game, they're going to download this game. Why not have an increased server amount?
I'm so surprised at any games. Like Anthem did that shit, Call of Duty's done that shit, and Call of Duty's been doing this shit for years.
I
I
know,
don't
right?
understand how any of these new titles that are coming out don't just like overdo the servers and just like make them to where they
Yep.
shouldn't have any issues,
I
right? But
yeah.
now you get this demo and you're like, man, like it looks pretty good. Like you said, I feel a lot of it with what's it called? Gears. Like,
Uh
so I
huh.
see a lot of Gears. I see a lot of Division and Division Two in it. So I see a lot of that, and it's got like the mechanics of having like different abilities, kind of like Destiny has, you know, like different
Yep.
class setups or whatever. So it's got a mix of everything. But like, I just don't know with the demo being as bad as what it is. Do I take it just as a demo, right? And I know it's a demo. I know it's going to have issues. I know it's going to have problems.
Yeah.
They're putting it out to get feedback to see what they can fix. Is that
Oh,
going to be enough to not turn Outriders into an anthem right off the rip? You know what I'm
my T Rex died.
saying? Hey, by the way,
No, dude, I got
there
into
is
Ark, like, and I'm playing with friends, and, like, I had all these cool dinosaurs, like, every single one of them was helping me get these cool dinosaurs, and all of a sudden I get this big, lovely, fucking, fat-ass motherfucking T-Rex, and it was, like, the best thing. I gave it a whole bunch of fucking meat to survive, and then it just, like, my friend got on, he's like, dude, your T-Rex died. It's like,
it's dead. No.
that sucks,
Um,
dude. Like seriously, like it was the best thing in the fucking. Well, I'm sorry. In my honest opinion, getting a T-Rex is like getting a fucking 50 cal machine gun for your birthday, and it's like you just want to sit there and fuck shit up from a distance. Well, that was my distance, and that was my 50 cal machine gun. It's gone.
right. Hey, by the way, do you
What?
ever watch Rick Kakis's videos?
No.
Okay, so Destiny is getting huge updates within the next year,
Yeah,
and
they're
I mean
coming
like
out.
huge.
They're coming out with DLC in spring, and then they're coming out with another DLC in fall or winter.
Yeah, so that fall one is getting pushed back. The new raid, which is the Witching Queen, is getting pushed back to early 2021. There's not going to be a fall release for the raid like there normally is. They're pushing it back.
Dude, don't tell
Um,
me that.
no,
Don't fucking tell me
no,
that.
they are. They're also going to they're revamping stasis in PvP in Crucible. They're dumbing a lot of shit down for that. They're gonna make stasis subclasses. All the subclasses are going to get revamped in like season like 15, I believe is what it is. They're not sunsetting weapons anymore. So anything that is currently not sunset will not be sunset. They're looking into another
Not a whole
form
lot, man.
of some sunsetting.
Uh,
They're bringing back
I'm in
the
orbit.
Vault of Glass, and
Okay. Um,
so they're gonna
okay,
bring
so
back
besides
Vault
my
of Glass
T-Rex
raid
dying, all
and
the
a
content that
massive
was supposed to be
siege.
coming out this week, I'm not
All
trying
right,
to
I'm going to
interrupt you.
smoke.
Yeah, you do that.
No, no, you're good. I know you're
All,
talking to your fans.
all the content that was supposed to be coming out for this year, they pushed it out, so until like literally the end of this year. No, for Destiny 2. So the Witch Queen or whatever DLC that was supposed to drop this year is gonna be. Oh my god, dude, that's so fucking dumb. Like, oh, yeah, whatever. Nobody ever does. All right, so what are we going to do for the raid, Lee? Yeah, but how far are we gonna go? Okay. You do realize if we do it tonight, we're gonna have to do it again tomorrow when Nitro gets on, and then Saturday when Lee gets or when Fleur's on. I mean, we could do a few encounters. Like I don't care, doesn't bother me. But yeah, I can't believe. Uh, I didn't invite anyone because yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I just got on. It's like, oh, okay. My T-Rex died, dude. That sucks, man. Like, it had all the food, dude. Like, all the fucking food. Like, I don't get it. Like, how? And your bird is dead. Jesus. I mean, if you want, we could wait till tomorrow either way. At least Nitro will be on. So, yeah. I usually wait till Friday to get on and do anything for Destiny anyways. Um, one of these weeks, and since you're in here, okay. So, I don't know how many people have the quest. I think, I know Gunksta has it. I know I have it, I know Fleur has it, and I know Nitro has it. So that's four people that have the Divinity quest, yes. So depending on the other two, sometime one of these weekends, we want to go through Garden of Salvation, and just try to get Divinity done and over with. Four or four. All I have to do is complete. Yeah. I think you have to pick something up from Eris. No. Go to the moon where Eris is and grab it. It has something to do with Erismorn. No, I'm just joking. Oh, you're an asshole. You're an asshole, dude. That was fucked up. Like, seriously. Like, I know I fed them. I know they had plenty. That's fuck. That was a dick move. Got me all fucking teared up and shit. It's like, I like my T-Rex. I like my bird. I like my animals, man. Like, come on. Yeah. So, the third one, I brought this up to Gangster a while ago because I was on the third 3 or 4, and all you do is just go to the moon, talk to Eris, and just take something from her. I forgot what the hell it was, but it's like an item or something. And once you get it from her, that's it, you're done. You don't have to do anything special. Give me 1 second. Dummy Destiny, can we get Divinity this Friday? Because I'm going fishing Sunday. I love you, bro. I love you too, man. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Yes. In chat, yes. Yeah, he said, Dummy Destiny said, can we get Divinity this Friday? Because I'm going fishing Sunday. Okay, so, here's the thing, right? I don't mind putting Deepstone Crypt aside, because if there's like 4 or 5 of us that have the quest for Divinity, okay, we have to have a block of time. And then what I mean by a block of time is a good 5 to 6 hours at least for Garden of Salvation. Because if we're going to do the raid, we got to do the puzzles along the way. So if you could set a block of time more than 3 hours for Garden of Salvation, I do. No, not you specifically. Not you specifically. I'm talking about Dummy because like everybody wants to do it, and it's like yeah, exactly. So it's like having that block of time because I had the block of time. What's up, gangsta? All right, let me find this real quick. I know I can do it too.
Destiny's making me mad, fellas. I'm getting super mad because my fucking pinnacle gear keeps dropping at the level of my other fucking gear.
Divinity Quest.
You know, which is the problem with doing the one step above, right? The one
You're on step what, 3 or 4? You said?
Because if you have my what is it? My Xenophage is at a 1302. I got a freaking heavy that was a pinnacle gear, 1302.
Okay, what are the benefits of having Divinity in D2? Divinity is one of the best trace rifles in Destiny 2. Players will have one of the best support weapons in D2. Let's see, how to get Divinity. Okay, so players will have to complete several steps of an exotic quest as follows. Skin oracles with 3 Nessus and locked sectors, which apparently you already did. Kill Vex enemies on the moon to get the decryption cores, which I'm guessing you already did. Buy an empowered decryption core with your phantasmal fragments that are randomly earned from chests, lost sectors, and public events while being on the moon. That's 3 or 4.
Yeah, whoever you're talking to just needs to go to what's her face,
That's a lot.
Morn, and then.
Yes.
By the way, whoever is doing GOS, right? So when the last time that we did it, and I put out that there was gear that dropped or whatever, whoever has that gear needs to be able to infuse their other gear up into that for light level purposes. and be able to equip the armor mods that go with that. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So people are gonna have to like completely change out gear for what they already have, just for the purpose of what is it?
Okay. So,
Uh,
Fleur. So I guess all the DLC that we were supposed to be getting is now getting pushed out. You said?
yes, till early 2021. So probably January 2021. They're gonna put out season 14 runs until August something, and then they might drop it after that, or they're gonna do season 15, and then after season 15 they'll drop the Witching Queen, which will be the new raid, and then season 15 is when all the effects of what they're working on. So PvP subclasses, this, that, and the other, the new whatever they're gonna do besides sunsetting. Um,
So literally, we're just gonna have season upon season until new DLC. Man. So no new
right.
content except for whatever seasons we have.
Yes.
Wow.
Right. And
Why do I support these assholes? I don't know. Maybe
there's three
because
more
I'm an idiot.
there's three more raids that are coming out. So Witching Queen is going to be the first. There's the second one that's already planned, and then they said that they're going to have to come out with a third one to end the storyline that they're producing right now, and that there's just too much. There's too much that they like want to put in, and that's the reason why they're pushing back the Witching Queen, because they want to put in a lot of time and a lot of work into the actual like story of it, to bring everything together. So that's why they're pushing it back.
Man, I swear to God. Okay, so they fucking vaulted everything. The
What do you mean
game's
with
dry
sunsetting?
until 2022. The fuck? Uh. Oh. Wow. 2 years of no fucking new content? Really? That doesn't seem right. That really doesn't.
Oh,
I
and
know,
they're
right?
changing pinnacle gear. You know how like right now it's 50 levels in between what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to 10 levels. So if you reach max light level the time before, then you would stay in your pinnacle gear, to do the next 10 levels. So it's no longer going to be 50 levels. It's going to be 10 levels.
Boy, someone's becoming a real asshole, aren't they?
So there is a bunch of different changes that they're talking about that are coming up within the next couple seasons, and then in the
I
next.
bet you. Okay, so here's this. So they vaulted the old shit. So basically, all the stuff that we could have had fun with, they vaulted. They could have changed some stuff up like they do every fucking reset. They could have changed it all up. But they said, hey, we're going to take all this major fucking content that's old as dog shit because we can't have the manpower to continuously clean up everything. So we're going to vault it and basically starting a whole new, fresh, clean slate. That's pretty much what they're literally doing. They vaulted all the old shit. We got Destiny 2 almost vanilla, literally, because there's almost like we have nothing but what Last Wish, Garden of Salvation, and Deep Stone Crypt. Okay, so out of everything, we have the Deep Stone Crypt. So everybody's gonna be burning Deep Stone Crypt into the ground until, or well, either somebody rages, bitches about the fucking community manager in general, or the fact that Destiny's gone completely shit show. And they push it. It's just really stupid. Like
Oh,
why?
by the way, they're bringing back Vault of Glass, and then like a prestige mode of Vault of Glass as well.
Well, I kind of figured that, which is cool.
Yeah, they're gonna bring it back. I don't know when they're bringing it back, but they're gonna bring it back. And then you
Probably
know
not
how like
until the
there's like
witch.
prestige modes.
Yeah, probably not until fucking whatchamacallit. Until the
Witching
witching.
Queen.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
doesn't really make any sense because the Vex was the Vex, and how it has to do with the Witching Queen, I have no fucking clue.
We shall see. I don't know who the Witching Queen is.
Driving the game into the ground beyond repair, man, beyond fucking repair. Like, and I'm not trying to be negative at all. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It really honestly doesn't. Like, okay, so we go from so let's do an average of 2 years of no just average, just an average 2 years of no content, but seasonal rotations.
Well,
What are we
remember
gonna
this.
have? What?
Remember them doing the split, right? So with them splitting from Activision, Activision used to be a big part of how they were gonna like make their games, and they had to like split whatever their theory on how the game should be
Mm-hmm.
made with Activision. So now that they've split, obviously they're working on a big like overhaul and an
Mm.
update to the game to make it what they want instead of what Activision would agree on, right? So I think that's why they're doing what they're doing. Is I think they're trying to change the future of Destiny and trying to change the way that it
Mm.
plays, which is what it seems like to me. And I know people are going to be mad, they're going to be upset. Well, we got to wait, like you're
Well,
saying, we got to wait
but
2 years
no,
for this
it
shit.
is
But
true. Okay.
if it makes it better and makes the game more playable and enjoyable for everybody, then it's a good move. If it's shit and nobody likes it, it's a bad move. It's like it's a catch-22. But at least they're trying something different. At least they're trying to, give us what we want.
But you gotta understand this. There is a little bit of a point to trying to do something better, and I did that in quotes, okay?
Yeah, yeah,
And giving people what they deserve, or at least the Bungie fucking community, okay? Because everybody
right.
supports Bungie. People like Destiny. They like doing the raids. They like doing the strikes. They like the Crucible. But there's no like we. It's almost like one of those speechless moments of, okay, so how many times are we gonna get dry fucked, and when are we gonna get the fucking lube so we can have a smooth run of this? Like, I mean,
Never.
it being a content creator, like I enjoy what I do. I love coming to doing raids with Destiny. I love whether we make it or fail. And I know some people in chats, not specifically people in chat right now, but just some people can be complete assholes in some way, shape, and form. It happens with streamers, no big deal. But just the fact of doing stuff, being a content creator, this is how we get screwed. We're supposed to be showing all this shit off, just like earlier today, streaming Outriders constantly 3.5 hours of waiting to play more than just a fucking prologue of the goddamn game. It just blows my fucking mind. Then you have somebody that's, oh, well, you know what? We're not going to give that to them right now. That could wait, that could wait, that could wait, that could wait. Oh, wait. Those changes that were supposed to be done months ago, yeah, we're going to do them later on down the road. It's like, where the fuck is their head at? Like, I don't fucking get this. It's like, okay, so basically, you're telling me that the community that I'm supposed to be running, we're going to screw the community because you feel like you need to keep that stick up your ass because what's going on in your life has to bear on everybody else. So I'm going to look like the asshole, you're going to look like the cherry pie, and everybody else is going to look like dog shit. Gotcha. I'm, it just like it just kind of blows my mind. That's all. It's like, we all support, like, for example, a shit show. People that have bought Anthem. I
Oh,
haven't played
jeez.
Anthem in over a fucking year and a half, 2 years. Because what they were going to do to it, it was going to be Anthem 2.0 or Anthem Next. And then a couple of days ago, they're fucking completely shutting the whole goddamn thing down. They're not even bothering. They're going to leave Anthem the way it is and continue to support it how it is. It's like, well, then there's really no point in continuously playing it because it's still going to be the same way it was where we left it. So I'm not even going to bother with it. It was literally worthless. I mean, I got excited about the gear that we were supposed to get, the remake, all the things, the strongholds, all that shit that we were going to get and have and do. Open world exploration, resource gathering, the whole nine yards, new weapons, new roles, the whole nine yards to learn everything. And now it's like
Right.
the big heads, the big dicks get together and where's this game at? Is it going to be worth it? And apparently somebody was too pushy enough to say, we can fucking do it. We got this far. We can even ship this out and then do patches on the way. No, they had to clam up like little bitches and literally just go, we can't do it. We don't have enough manpower. The fuck is the point? Like, I don't get it. Destiny is literally, I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to shit themselves and be like, 1 to 2 years of no content, and then it's going to be a shit show, and Bungie is going to get so much backlash for it. And it's not
Yeah.
even literally, actually, I'm sorry. So DJ is no longer the community manager for Destiny. So whoever took his spot over, I feel bad for him. Okay, because I know it's not going to be his fault. He's got to go to the guy up above him to be like, what the fuck is going on? And why is it that we can't deliver the content when we're supposed to deliver the content? And then, go from there. Me, I would have fucking flipped shit. But like, we asked them, we told them, they said this, they said that, and now you're back. Literally, they tweeted, we're supposed to get DLC this coming season. Actually, there was 2 DLCs that we're supposed to be getting. Spring and then summer, or spring and fall, or summer and fall. But we're supposed to get 2 different DLCs for D2. Okay, cool. But apparently somebody feels like they've really got to just roll us over. And yeah, lube or no lube, which one do you want? Because, yeah, I'm so glad I have so many other games because I'm going to literally keep to my schedule. I'm only getting on Dusty for the raids, and that is it. Other than that, it's really obviously no use. It really honestly isn't. I find it completely pointless because I was looking forward to trying Voltaglass. I'm looking forward to Voltaglass to see what they did with Voltaglass. You know, and if everything worked out, we get a raid team. Hey, you guys have done Voltaglass? Yes, let's be one of the first raid groups to actually do Voltaglass. And actually be on that race. But hey, it is what it is. So
Yeah, Allosaurus wants to do that. Allosaurus was like, "Can we be part of like the first raid group to try and get it done?" And I said, "Sure, if people want to do it."
all right, I'm not gonna really stick on this much longer, honestly.
On what?
On D2.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm kind of feeling the same way. I thought people were getting on to do the raid, but it doesn't look like people are getting on to do the raid.
yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, if you're gonna stick around and we could tropes, give me 1 second, and we could try to do the raid, that would be really cool. But we have to have the time to do it.
Yeah.
And
Well, I thought you said you were just doing the first 2 encounters. The first 2 encounters
well,
should
the
be done.
first 2 encounters would be nice, but um, I mean, if we could do the first 2 encounters, that would be really cool. And then all we have to do is Atrax in one other part.
Yeah. So I watched a video
Mm.
on people 3-manning the whole entire raid.
Yeah, didn't you tell me about that like 2 weeks ago?
Even, yeah, but I mean, I'd seen people like were attempting it, but I hadn't seen the full run through of it. So these dudes on the final boss point or whatever,
Yeah.
they don't what do they do? So they only knock 2 orbs down. The first guy that has a deactivated augment will grab the one ball and immediately go drop his thing off, turn the ball in, right?
Mm.
The other two will suppress him, and then the other guy picks it up, waits around in the center, and then the suppressor comes, grabs it from him, and then they wait until they get to like 8. The other dude takes it back, waits till he gets to like 8 on the counter, and then they place the ball in, right? So that way, whoever had the deactivated augment could their timer could expire before
Yeah.
they had to do the next ball drop. And then that's what they did. And then they jumped in, damage phase, whatever, and then jumped out. 2 ball strat with 3 dudes. Did the same thing, rinse, repeat, over and over and over again. It took them 3 damage phases to do it.
Mm.
Um, but that's how they did it. I was like, dude, that's fucking crazy. And then so they did
You have to
the first
understand
part
something,
is
and this is, and I give people that have the balls big enough to do this. That honestly, legitimately tells you something about the raids. What does that tell you
yeah,
about the raids
they're pretty easy.
for a 3-man? That's
Yeah.
really just the mechanics and abusing the mechanics. They're there. 3 manning Deep Stone Crypt from start to finish. It tells you something, and Bungie needs to pick
Yeah.
their shit up. I mean,
Oh
it's
yeah.
cool.
So
They did it. Congrats, man.
yeah. So in the section that you have to crash the ship, they don't even pick up operator. They only pick up scanner and they pick up suppressor.
Hmm.
Um, they'll run through, do their thing, and they let 3 balls drop, and then they grab those 3 balls.
Hmm.
The scanner calls out what the last bucket is, and they good communication obviously between trying to do it. Whenever somebody